Working with Myrtec has made life easier because I'm now not the bottleneck. Normally I would have been the guy to ask the questions of, how do we do this? The server did that, the internet's not working. All of those silly questions, we've now got one place. So when we started the process, we sat down and we planned out the whole system, the whole infrastructure, and it gave us just a single point of contact. We've got one person to call or one phone number. It was really good to work with. I'm Kyle, I'm with APT Training. We're a specialist hydraulics and mobile plant training organisation. We've been around since 2004, founded by my dad, Alan. I joined him a few years later. We look after things such as mobile plant, excavators, that sort of stuff, teaching people how they work, how to fix them, how to maintain them. So like a typical founder-led organisation, I was the guy that was looking after everything. And over the years, we built a relationship with another provider who was helping us ad hoc looking after bits and pieces here and there. But we had this real sort of mishmash of everything together and no one real strategy or one set of equipment, resources, software and everything else. As we sort of grew, and particularly when we moved here into our new workshop, we just got to a point where, for me, it was too much and we needed a single place, a single point of contact and one strategy looking after all of our infrastructure. And then we've engaged with Myrtec because we were looking for a one-stop shop. I think the best part was the introductions to the team, and in particular having access or communication with your senior tech so that we knew who was looking after the back-end stuff. They weren't just an email address or a phone number, it was actually someone that we were talking to, that we had a relationship with, and they understood what we were doing, and we had confidence of that. So it's always good to not feel locked into a contract and not be having to think what the next thing is or what the flow on is if I make changes in my business. And look, it's always good to feel comfortable in who you're working with, but I think the no lock-in gave us flexibility when we needed flexibility, but it also gave us some reassurance that you guys were always there when we needed you. Don't be afraid to jump in and plan the whole process. Have your wish list ready to go. Think about what, not just today, but what you want next week and in 12 months' time, and just talk about the whole process. As I already said, we haven't necessarily finished everything in our project, but we know where we're going with it, and that makes life so much easier.